Hi guys, about the time paradigm, people are asking me what exactly is time paradigm. I have a video about my techniques on YouTube, but I'm just recording this one here for Instagram. So time paradigm is a tool that mixes NLP, hypnosis, and quantum commands that allow us to go directly to the subconscious mind and the exact moment when the subconscious mind decided to adopt a pattern or a belief. Okay, we don't know when it was consciously. The client doesn't know if it was 2 years old, 3 years old, 10 years old, but the subconscious mind knows. So we use time paradigm to access this event and to go there, eliminate this pattern and replace with a positive one. This is very commonly used in hypnosis, but the classic hypnosis, to access this level of the subconscious mind, needs someone to be induced in trance. So for like half an hour, 40 minutes, the hypnotist will be driving the client to a very relaxed state until they allow the subconscious mind to open the monkey mind, to stop talking or to stop judging the situation, and then everything goes quiet, and then you can drop a positive suggestion or something that you want to change in the client's behavior or life. But because it depends on many factors, the ability of the hypnotist, the ability of the client to fall and to let go and to stop worrying, relaxing, usually the hypnotherapy sessions to change one pattern goes from 3 to 5 sessions, okay? And sometimes the hypnotist is going to ask the client to go back home and listen again to the audio or recorded video, so then they can make sure the process happens faster. While with the time paradigm technique, we go directly, and it takes between 5 to 15 minutes. It depends on the ability of the client to do that. The client is not in deep trance, so all the time of putting the client in trance is not there. We make more use of this time. And the client is participating, making mental pictures, mental images, and following the instructions of the professional. Okay, and when we go there, we go back to the past, we go back to that event. Sometimes the client remembers the event, sometimes it doesn't. So it's not important to remember what happened when it happened, but important is to replace that pattern that is causing the pain, that is causing the client to not enjoying their life, to seeing things blue, or to not creating the abundance they want in their lives, to feel like they cannot move forward, to feel that they're not good enough, they're not good looking enough, they're not deserving. And so many negative patterns that we create, we pick up in our environment when we are kids and during our adult life as well. They impact very, very deeply our ability to be happy and to live life in an harmonious way, right? And this is what I do, this is what I offer, and I'm so happy and I feel so privileged to offer this kind of result. We test the pattern straight away after we finish the exercise, and I ask the client to convince me that they are not that what they think they were before when they came to me. So for example, if they say they think they're shy, I'm after removing these patterns that cause them, or that they are believed to be shy, they will convince me that they're not. They will convince me that they are spontaneous, they can do things, that they can enjoy life, they don't really care much what people think about, and they are smart, and how they can do, they have this attitude. They change, guys, they change, and they get annoyed with me sometimes because I really ask them, but how come you're not shy anymore? But what this situation happens? Why did that situation happen? And you're not expecting this, and you have to go and talk in public. And so yeah, we test everything straight after the exercise, and the pattern is not there. If the pattern is still there because one of the steps was missed, when we redo the exercise again. And then it disappears. So that's how we know if it worked, because the result is there. The person is no longer shy. You see? It's really fantastic. We also release negative emotions that are suppressed in the memories, because we don't have the ability, or we don't know, we don't learn this in school. We don't know how to release negative emotions, and then we keep suppressing them in our memories. Yeah? And because subconscious mind wants to get rid of it, it starts creating more events where we're going to have the chance to eventually try to release those negative emotions. So that's why if you have a lot of anger suppressed, it's natural that you're going to find conflicts in your life. You're going to find people that will trigger you. You're going to find the people crossing you in transit, like in traffic. A lot of annoying situations will happen to you, so you can express this anger. But because you don't know how to express, or you're going to burst with anger and try to kill someone and punch someone, or you're going to suppress more. Okay? Same is with sadness. If somebody has a lot of sadness suppressed, it's very natural. They will find people, they will trigger sadness in them. They will feel unworthy, they will feel unloved, they will feel not respected, they will feel they don't matter. Is because they already have all these feelings, all these patterns in their system, and it's just being triggered. Okay, so no new situations create emotion. The emotion is already there. The patterns are already there. How we know the pattern is no longer there, because there is no trigger. Okay, so if someone feels unworthy, constantly meet people, partners, friends, that make them feel unworthy. And we clear this pattern. These people, whether will disappear from their lives, or they will start treating the person differently, or the person will perceive, a new environment, a new reality, which is now free of this sense of not being worthy. It's really amazing. It's really transformative. I'm very happy to be able to offer this, and to be able to offer this safety as well. Like, the people will get results, because I can relate, and I know how frustrating it is that you have issues, you have problems, you have a past full of negativity and negative patterns that are ruling your life, and you just want to heal. You just want to move forward. You just want to break free, break through life, and start creating something positive, something good. But then you go to therapy, and then you just talk about your life, and how miserable you feel, and how difficult, and how dark, and how anxious, and how depressed. And it doesn't change, right? It doesn't change much. But with time paradigm, we go to the root cause. We go to the root cause, and we resolve the problem. Okay? Imagine the subconscious mind being an iceberg. Like, the tip of the iceberg is the exposed part, which is the conscious mind. Everything that's below the water is called subconscious mind. 95% of what you think, do, and say comes from underwater. Okay, so you see the importance. You cannot change what's under the water if you're just floating around your conscious mind. You can't want money and say that you really need and deserve money, but underline, down, deep down in the iceberg, you have many patterns saying that money is dirty, nice people don't have money, or only bad people have money, life is hard, you need to work hard to have money, you need to live in reality is difficult. So that's so many things, so many BS's that we learn in life when we're kids, when you're growing up, like around our environments, on TV. So we're brainwashed with this thing saying that what we can or cannot do in our lives, okay? But the thing is that you can do anything. You can do anything if you have the right patterns, the right thinking, the right emotional balance to do so, okay? But you cannot make more money if you feel poor. If you feel that you're lacking, if you feel that you don't have enough, you're not good enough to have it. You don't see yourself eating an expensive meal, spending holidays in a resort in another, I don't know, in an amazing beach in Cancun or Maldives or a beautiful place. You gotta be this person who has abundance before you have the abundance, okay? Mentally, you have to be that person. You cannot have abundance before you are mentally abundant. You can't be poor mentally and having money. You're gonna lose all that money very quickly, okay? Because you have to catch up, go back to being in the state of mind that you were programmed to be, you're conditioned to be. You cannot have a loving, respectful, amazing relationship if it deep inside is like written that you don't deserve it, you're not good enough, you're not pretty enough, you're not smart enough, you're not interesting enough. You see? Then you're gonna make choices that go with this belief system. Then probably you're gonna choose someone that you're not so, in love with, because then you think that you cannot have better than that. You know what I mean? Or then it's gonna be difficult at all to find someone. So we create the situations, the reality in our lives based on these patterns, guys. And time paradigm allow us to replace these patterns like no other tool in the market. Okay? If you have doubts, come and talk to me. I give a free assessment. It's a 20-30 minutes conversation where I find out more about the client, their desire to change, what they want to change, and we clarify any doubts about the techniques and the time. Okay, usually the entire program where we rewire the entire belief system, release these negative emotions and fears and phobias, inner conflicts. We clean you up. We prepare you to be your best, your natural essence, without all these clouded, images of yourself that people told you or that you learned and they're not true. And in the 16 hours, we split usually in 8-9 days, so it's like 2 hours a day. And it's really transformative. You can have a look on the comments on my website, the reviews and testimonials. And everyone who goes through this program doesn't regret. Absolutely never regret it. Okay, because it's really, really amazing. Okay, I talk to you soon and take care. Bye-bye.